Right now, a homicide investigation underway after a deadly shooting in Madison last night. What police are saying at this time.
Plus, a person is dead in a crash involving 3 vehicles, while one of the drivers is now facing charges.
And later, District 18 Madison Alder Charles Miadze gives his thoughts on the Madison mayor removing him from his committee roles. And we welcome you to News 3 now at 6. And we begin with an update to last night's shooting on Madison's north side. Police believe the incident that left 1 dead and 2 injured was targeted.
Our Ellie La Liberté spent the day at the apartment complex where the shooting happened and joins us now with what residents are saying. Ellie?
The shooting happened here at the 1500 block on Troy Drive at Parkcrest Apartments. Residents and neighbors I spoke with today say they're scared but not surprised by the violence.
Second patient, it's going to be a gunshot wound.
I don't feel safe, no.
Caesar Jump has lived in the Parkcrest Apartments for 16 years.
And I like to stay away from violence, and I don't like violence.
Thursday night, he saw cops swarm his building because of a shooting that left 1 dead and put a 16 and 17-year-old in the hospital.
I saw all of a sudden they were carrying a body in a white sheet, bed sheet, and that wraparound, and 2 officers.
Police say it was a targeted incident and that all 3 victims knew each other.
And they're just trying to figure out what exactly led to the shooting, what that motive is, who all was involved, and then, ultimately who the suspect is, and if any charges will be referred.
Nicole Funk lives in a house behind the complex, and she says she's not surprised by the violence.
It's scary because at some point, it's going to boil over and, turn violent. There are fights all the times in the complex over there where the police are called and there's big melees.
That's something police are aware of, but say overall, crime is down.
We want people to feel safe in their homes and in their community. And anytime we hear from them that, oh, I'm nervous, this has been, kind of a string of, incidents in my block, like, we're worried about that, even though numbers show that crime is trending downward here in Madison, especially violent crime. It's that fear.
And I always have that fear that something will happen to me, like that.
Police spent today looking for additional evidence around the complex. There is currently no one in custody.
Ellie, thank you. Madison police are investigating a crash that left 1 person dead. It happened early this morning on Wisconsin 30 westbound from North Stoughton Road. 3 vehicles were involved. First responders had to cut the roof off of one of the vehicles to get to one of the victims. That person was pronounced dead at the scene. Another person was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. According to Madison police, that driver reportedly ran a red light and crashed into the 2 other vehicles.
Our hearts do go out to those directly involved in this case. Someone was leaving, headed to work, and ultimately, several lives forever changed by this.
The suspect driver is facing charges of homicide by intoxicated use of a vehicle and recklessly endangering safety. A 3rd driver was not hurt. To continuing coverage now on Charles Miadze, Madison's mayor says the District 18 Alder is no longer serving in his committee role.
And now Miadze is reacting to this removal. He talked with News 3 Now's Armand Rahman just a little while ago. And Armand, what did he have to say about this?
Well, Eric and Susan, Miadze once again calls the allegations against him unproven and calls the mayor's move to remove him from the committees and the censure resolution council will vote on Tuesday politically motivated. Yesterday, we reported that the mayor had submitted replacements for Miadze. Her office tells us the mayor's submissions to appoint new people to the committees effectively removes him from those roles. The mayor released a statement saying that anyone who harasses or abuses women should not hold a leadership position in government. 3 women have accused Miadze of sexual harassment and domestic abuse, including current District 2 Alder Juliana Bennett and former MMSD school board member and former mayoral candidate Gloria Reyes, who both came forward publicly. Miadze tonight tells me he still plans to serve out his term on council.
This feels like the modern attempt to sideline a black man who is committed to his community. I know that harassment and abuse have no place in government, but unproven claims that have been weaponized to strip representation from my district. But I would continue to stand for fairness, justice, and residents who elected me.
Miadze denied all allegations, and a law firm's investigation into his actions found the evidence did not sustain that he committed violations at the local, state, or federal level. Now, dozens of alders and the mayor and Dane County Board Chair Patrick Miles have expressed support for Miadze's censure. That vote again coming during Tuesday night's council meeting.
Armand, thank you. Temperatures are starting to warm back up a little bit.
Let's go to Spring Green. Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington live at the Country Christmas Holiday Light Parade. Alex?
Yes, I am. This is home for me. It's great to come back for Country Christmas here in Spring Green. And we're on Jefferson Street, right in the heart of downtown Spring Green. And from clear to the end of Jefferson Street, oh gosh, that's a good quarter mile down the road, if not more, all the way to the other end. Spring Green residents and community residents are gathering for their annual parade, which is going to be starting here. It's probably started up the road here in just a couple of minutes. And this is part of Spring Green's Country Christmas that started at the end of November, goes all the way through the end of December. This is the highlight of Country Christmas here in Spring Green is this weekend. So a lot of folks gathering right now. Do you want to say hi to the folks in southern Wisconsin here? Are you excited about the parade coming? Hi. They say hi. We were talking that they're looking forward to seeing Santa here in just a couple moments. But let's do weather here for Spring Green and for southern Wisconsin. We'll start right at street level mapping on radar 3000. Nothing out here. It's actually partly cloudy. It's temperatures right around 30 degrees here as we plan the evening right on the money. 30 degrees in Spring Green at 6 o'clock. Temperatures this evening for festivities downtown in the upper 20s, which is improvement, as you were saying just a bit ago there, Susan, that our temperatures are warming on up. How about in Madison? Planning the evening temperatures in the upper 20s by the time we get to the 10 o'clock newscast. Blaze will be gracing the weather presence at 10 o'clock. As we get into the nighttime tonight, we're only going to get down into the lower to middle 20s, which will be a good warmer base to start off a warm weekend that's ahead for southern Wisconsin. You may be wondering, well, how warm are we talking? We're still got those 40s in the forecast. 42 for Madison, 43 in Janesville, 45 out here in the Wisconsin River Valley. A beautiful temperature, really, for winter festivities here for Spring Green's Country Christmas. And we've got even warmer weather on the way. Look at that, 47 on Sunday. Coming up in Maine weather, I'm going to talk to a local shop owner, Pam Shahadi, about her experiences with Country Christmas. And we'll also talk about if we still got rain or precipitation chances with those warm temperatures Sunday going into Monday. But until then, back to you folks in the studio. It's probably a bit warmer in there. Alex Harrington live here in Spring Green, News 3 Now.
All right, we'll check back in just a little bit. Have fun, Alex. Thank you. After Monday's decision by a Dane County judge to strike down parts of Act 10, public sector unions are already starting to consider going back to the bargaining table. Among the groups impacted is the Teaching Assistant Union for UW-Madison. They're hoping to go back to the bargaining table over things like workplace conditions, even as the impact of Monday's decision remains unclear.
So whatever happens with the lawsuit, there's nothing preventing university administration from sitting down with us at a table and bargaining right now. There wouldn't be a legally enforceable contract that comes out of that at the end until and unless this lawsuit is finalized in our favor. But the chancellor could sit down with us and agree that the university is going to establish some of these universal workplace protections.
The TA union tells us they're working to organize graduate workers right now ahead of a final order. You can see more from our conversation this Sunday at 10:30 on For the Record.
A new report from the Wisconsin Policy Forum estimates that at the end of the fiscal year or the end of June 2025, Wisconsin will have about $6 billion in reserves or funds set aside for later use. That $6 billion is made up of about $4 billion in general funds and $2 billion in rainy day funds. Despite that, the budget has lost some strength from years prior, and the state is spending more than it's taking in.
It's really healthy for the state to have sizable reserves, right? Because it gives the state flexibility to be able to respond to changing conditions. If there were to be a recession, if there were to be, a downturn in tax collections, having that money in reserve really puts the state in a much stronger position.
All of this made more complicated by potential changes in federal policy, like the president-elect's promises of mass deportations and tariffs.
The City of Middleton Police Commission is naming its 3 finalists for police chief. They are Warren Allen, Jeremy Geisler, and Stephen Thompson. Allen is captain of the City of Milwaukee Police Department. Geisler is the operations captain for the Middleton Police Department, and Thompson is a captain for the New Berlin Police Department. A town hall is set for December 11th at Middleton City Hall at 7 p.m., where residents will get a chance to interact with the candidates. The new chief will replace Police Chief Troy Hellenbrand, whose last day is December 18th.
Still ahead on News 3 Now at 6, a warmer weekend is ahead.
When we come back, we'll head back out to Spring Green. Alex joins us again with the forecast and highlights from the Country Christmas Parade coming up.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6, brought to you by Gruber Law Offices.
At Gruber Law Offices, you pay us nothing until we win your case. It costs you nothing up front to get the results and compensation you deserve. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Hey, all right. Pep's Draft House.
I believe it's Draft Haas.
Draft Haas. I think that's Italian.
Growler Pilsner to go? I gotta get back to Joe's Haas.
Got pizza in the house! Man, I'm glad this pizza's big. We got full Haas.
For pizza with big toppings and even bigger taste, you need to
take it to the house!
When you're gonna pizza, take it to the house. The house. Pep's Draft House.
Steinhaffel's Cyber Week sale is here. Get some of the biggest savings of the season. Save up to $300 on sofas, $450 on dining tables, $600 on recliners, $800 on queen beds, and up to $1,000 on adjustable base sets. Plus, with Steinhaffel's 60-month financing, your new room just got more affordable. Hurry in before these deals disappear. Steinhaffel's Cyber Week sale. Shop in-store and at steinhaffels.com.
Today, our retirement savings account is safe because we made the switch. We had Medicare Advantage, but we'd seen too many friends give up the things they love due to unexpected medical expenses. They thought their plan was good enough, but it didn't help when they needed it most. We found a better way with a Medicare supplement insurance plan from WPS. No worries, no hassles, no networks. Our time and our money are better spent here.
The name, image, and likeness system changed the game for college athletes, but now new revenue sharing rules could take it to a whole new level. How will these changes shake up UW athletics, and what will it mean for the student athletes and the department as a whole? We'll break it all down Thursday at 6.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6, moving forward.
Temperatures are warming up for the weekend, but that's not stopping the Spring Green community from celebrating Christmas tonight.
That's right. And for more on the festivities and the complete forecast, let's head back out to Alex, live in Spring Green at the Light Parade. Alex?
Hey there, Eric. Hey there, Susan. Yes, downtown here in Spring Green, Wisconsin for their annual Spring Green Country Christmas. And tonight is the parade, and the parade has just started. We just had some of our fire trucks from various communities go by, but I'm also joined with a Spring Green resident, local shop behind here, Pam Shahadi. Pam, tell us a little bit about what's going on this weekend with Country Christmas in Spring Green.
Well, the big thing is to bring everyone to a small town to experience shopping for Christmas. It was originally designed so that people could get a preview of what was out there for Christmas gifts. But we have a lot of activities for the kids. We can do free movies, the breakfast with Santa tomorrow morning. Fireworks is a big thing on Saturday night at 6 o'clock. And there's all kinds of bake sales and craft shows. So there's something for everyone in Spring Green this weekend.
And we were talking a little bit earlier about the shopping. Tell us about local shopping.
Well, everything is here in Spring Green except a shoe store. You have to go to the shoebox for that. But we have a good dime store. We have an amazing bookstore. flower shop, jewelry. There's 5 jewelry stores in Spring Green, so you can get everything that you want here. It's just a very, very good variety of outdoor shopping for us.
Including your jewelry store as well.
Exactly. I have a beautiful store. I've been here for over 40 years, and it's a great place to come and visit. You don't have to buy anything, just come in and say hi.
Well, we just had one of our bands go by. I wasn't sure if that was the middle school or portion of the high school band, but Pam, thank you so much for inviting me out to help talk a little bit about Spring Green's Country Christmas that goes on all weekend long. And you know, me growing up here, I try to know a thing or two about the weather, so I should probably do the weather.
Go ahead, do your thing.
I'll do that. Thanks so much, Pam. And I'm just got to get situated over here and put this down for 1 second. Maneuvering technologies and so forth. I try to do my best. Here in Spring Green, folks. Sorry. There we go. Trying to do a lot of lives up here. Here at Spring Green, folks, here juggling a couple different things, technology, microphones, but let's go to Radar 3000 in Spring Green. We got nothing going on right now precipitation-wise, which is certainly a good thing here for Spring Green, but the overall temperatures for all of southern Wisconsin, including Spring Green, a warm weekend ahead with temperatures in the 40s to near 50 degrees. A perfect weekend to come on down here to Spring Green's Country Christmas. Live in Spring Green, Alex Harrington, News 3 Now.
All right, Alex, thank you. A new call for the NCAA to crack down on bad sportsmanship.
Plus, many people will be setting up their Christmas lights this weekend, taking advantage of the milder weather. We'll share some tips that can help you keep your energy bill low this year.
The holidays are here, and so are the savings at Baraboo Furniture and Mattress. Don't miss our holiday sale with huge discounts on all quality name brand furniture, including Smith Brothers, Flex Steel, England, Spring Air Mattresses, Ashley, Amish Furniture, and much more. Over an acre of quality name brand furniture on display in our beautiful showroom and ready for delivery in time for the holidays. Free financing available. Hurry in today to the holiday sale at Baraboo Furniture and Mattress, where your satisfaction is our guarantee.
Think all Medicare plans are the same? Think again. A Medicare Advantage plan from Dean Health Plan gives you the benefits you need with premiums as low as $0 a month. Medical, hospital, and prescription drug coverage comes with $0 copays for primary care doctor visits. And extra benefits can help you save even more. Get preventive and comprehensive dental, $250 for eyewear, and $750 for hearing aids. Plus, you can save on over-the-counter health and wellness items. All this and free fitness memberships at more than 25,000 locations. Call 1-888-296-4080 today to get your free Dean Health Plan Medicare Advantage Guide. That's 1-888-296-4080. Dean Health Plan. Right here with you.
Ever wonder why your house is so cold and drafty? Knowing the answer could save you a lot of money. Usually, the problem is your walls. That's why USA Foam Insulation is such a game changer. It's easily installed from the outside and fills up your wall cavities with cold-blocking foam. Your warm air stays inside, your furnace runs less, and you get a lower gas bill. And right now, USA Insulation has their best deals of the year because they know winter is when you need it the most.
USA Insulation.
Hello, Wisconsin insurance brokers. Are you seeking outstanding dental coverage options? Momentum Insurance is your answer. A locally owned Madison company, we specialize in meeting Wisconsin residents' dental insurance needs. Our comprehensive coverages, competitive commissions, bonus programs, and online portals are what set us apart. Partner with us to elevate your group dental offerings. For details, visit our website at MomentumPlans.com. Momentum Insurance, your partner for outstanding dental coverage.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
The average price for a gallon of gas is nearing 3-year lows. According to AAA, gas prices have plunged to $3.02 a gallon. The last time the national average was below $3 was in May of 2021. According to AAA, 32 states have already dropped below $3. Here in Wisconsin, the average is $2.75. The cheapest gas in the country right now is in Hockley, Texas, with an average of $2.30 a gallon. Well, Christmas lights, of course, always add to the joy during the holidays, but what isn't always talked about as much is how much pretty lights can add to your monthly electric bill.
Now, that's on top of other necessary expenses like heating your home during the winter. Ivan Rodriguez shares how much more you can expect to pay and what you can do to save a few bucks.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. For many, it means shopping the best deals for gifts and decking out their homes with Christmas decorations. But just how much more money do those festive lights add to the bill?
The beauty of holiday lighting is that it really doesn't have to break the bank. With LED lights especially, you can create a pretty stunning display for as little as, if you have a really modest decoration, maybe $2 for the season, for the month.
Ashley England with Tennessee Valley Authority says if you're still using traditional incandescent lights, it'll cost you.
That's going to cost you typically around $100 to $300, again, depending on how exquisite you get with your decorations.
Saving some money here could help offset other costs.
Your biggest energy expense is really not your light display at all. It's your heating and cooling.
Heating expenses in the U.S. are expected to jump 10.5% on average, due in part to colder temperatures forecast in the Northeast and Midwest, according to the National Energy Assistance Directors Association. Consumers who heat with electricity will be hit the hardest, with their costs projected to rise 13.6% to $1,208 for the winter season.
Make sure your HVAC has been tuned up. Make sure you've sealed air gaps around your house, that you have adequate insulation, and then adjusting your thermostat. That's going to save you far more than worrying about your festive lights.
I'm Ivan Rodriguez reporting.
On the topic of bills, a growing number of people are falling behind on their utility bills. Some 21 million households owed a total of $13.5 billion on their electric bills in June. That's up from 20.4 million owing $12.5 billion last year. Well, the NCAA is being asked to crack down on bad sportsmanship. Mid-American Conference Commissioner John Steinbrecher sent a letter to the NCAA President Charlie Becker Thursday to lay out his concerns. He said that sportsmanship and ethical conduct are urgent issues that need to be addressed at the college sports event level. The letter comes after brawls have broken out between college football teams and players that planted flags in opposition stadiums. The commissioner described it as a behavioral train wreck that's not acceptable in college sports. We'll be right back.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Want a flatter, tighter tummy? Then check out new Ab EX from Sono Bello.
After my pregnancies, my body just never bounced back. I had this stomach overhang that made me self-conscious.
Emotionally, it was really sad. Feeling good up here, but you look down and you don't.
After having my babies, it went a different direction. From here, it went to here, and I just couldn't get rid of that.
Introducing Ab EX from Sono Bello. Remove fat and lose excess skin permanently in just one visit.
I got the tummy tuck results without the tummy tuck downtime.
And I finally got the flat stomach I wanted.
I'm able to get back in my size 8 jeans. I feel sexy, I feel confident.
It feels good to feel good and look good. The mommy belly is gone.
Schedule your free, no obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-557-5298 or go to sonobello.com.
Don't miss a chance to win a new furnace from AirServe of Madison. Send us a photo of your old, ugly furnace for a chance to win a new, beautiful furnace in the Ugliest Furnace Photo Contest on channel3000.com. Brought to you by AirServe of Madison.
There's a fine line between gorgeous and Griswold. Don't get tangled up this season. Instead, enhance your home with Cardinal's smart outdoor lighting solutions. You'll spend less time dangling off a ladder and more time enjoying what really matters. We'll install smart outdoor lighting solutions catered to your needs so you can go from fancy to festive in just one tap. Light up your home like never before. Book online and save 10% on smart outdoor lighting solutions with Cardinal.
Funny Girl is the theatrical event of the season. Entertainment Weekly raves. Funny Girl is a love letter to the big old-fashioned Broadway musical. Don't miss Funny Girl. Playing December 31st through January 5th at Overture Center. Tickets at overture.org.
Our retirement savings account is safe because we made the switch to a Medicare supplement plan. We had Medicare Advantage, but had seen too many friends give up the things they love due to unexpected medical expenses. We found a better way.
Wake up every morning with Savannah Brito and her Plan Your Day forecast, designed to help you plan your day before you walk out the door. Plan your day with Savannah. Weekday mornings starting at 4:30, only on News 3 Now this morning.
There's just something about playing Marquette that gets Max Klesmit going. 2 years ago, he hit the game-winning shot in Milwaukee, and then last year, well, you remember his performance. The Neenah native hit 5 triples and scored a game-high 21 to lead Wisconsin to their 3rd straight win in the rivalry. What's in store for his final game against the Golden Eagles? The Badgers are hoping for another big-time game from their closer.
Being an in-state kid, I think he understands the importance of it and knows the history, of it. So I think for him, obviously, any in-state kid, that's important.
Max has a thing for Marquette. I don't know what it is. I never really asked him, like, what's his tick for Marquette, but, he always comes alive, and we need him to get going. He's one of the big leaders on this team for us, and we just got to find ways to get him going.
And it's your finally weekly reminder to check out this week's Wisconsin Huddle with Carter Gilmore. Show airs in a couple minutes right here on News 3 Now. Saturday, Mike Hastings' squad is honoring one of the best Badgers to ever skate at the Kohl Center in Joe Pavelski. The Plover native tallied 101 points in 2 seasons in Madison, leading the Badgers to a national championship. And even though it's been nearly 2 decades since he skated at the Kohl Center, his impact on the program is still felt.
Anybody you talk to that has had the opportunity to have Joe Pavelski either on their bench, in their locker room, he's left a lasting impression. And then you look at what he has done, as humble as they come. He's what it is to be a Badger and what we always want to have as a goal for the guys that come into this program, because he definitely left it in a better spot.
From Whitefish. Wisconsin women looking to close out the first half on a high note, taking on Minnesota State, and the Badgers came out firing on the power play. Caroline Harvey sends a one-timer in the back of the net, and Captain KK makes it 1-0. Wisconsin not even 3 minutes into the game. Same score in the second, and check this out. Layla Edwards to Casey O'Brien with the backhand to Kirsten Sims. Tic-tac-toe goes the goal. Wisconsin wins it 2-1. The final. And Badger volleyball, of course, playing tonight in the second round of the NCAA tournament. So we'll have those highlights at 10.
All right, Zach, thank you. Let's go to Blaze. One final check of our forecast.
Yes, we are looking at low to mid-20s tonight underneath mostly clear to partly cloudy conditions. A little bit more cloud cover further to the north. Pretty seasonal. We should be in the low to mid-20s for this time of year. But if you're not a fan of the cold, we're back into the 40s and staying generally partly sunny to mostly cloudy Saturday, Sunday, and Monday with some rain showers overnight Sunday into Monday. And then we cool back into those 20s Tuesday with flurries possible Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week. And then we see another round of 40s as we go into that following weekend.
So quite a roller coaster in the weather department.
No big snow anywhere.
No big snow, just a nice, just 2 nice warm-ups. Yeah,
we'll take it.
Yes.
All right, thank you, Blaze.
Thanks, Blaze. Thanks for joining us tonight for News 3 Now at 6.
Have a good evening and a good weekend, everybody. We'll be back tonight at 10. Hope you will too. See you then.